Let's talk about how to choose a package forwarding service from the US to Canada. And the thing is that when you are thinking about doing so, let me give you the perspective you need to pay attention to. The thing is that we live in a world that is intertwined, right? But let me first talk about a package forwarding service. So a package forwarding service is a company that provides you with a US shipping address. So thanks to package forwarding services, what happens here is that you can shop online from any US store and have the item forwarded to your Canadian address, for instance, whether or not the merchant ships to your location. And this allows you to enjoy US only sales offers and discounts, lower shipping rates, and lots more. Long story short, Canadians can now access US only stores and all the perks they come with. And how does package forwarding work really? Now, so package forwarding companies provide you with a US shipping address, whether you live in Toronto or in Ottawa or Quebec. So when shopping online from American stores, you set your destination country as the US and provide this address at checkout, making it appear like you are shopping from within the United States. And so this address will usually be the package forwarding company's warehouse. So once they receive the shipment on your behalf, they will resend it to your Canadian address. So this is pretty straightforward. And package forwarding services serve really, when you think about it, as a middleman between you and international e-commerce stores. And they provide a safe and temporary shipping address and storage for your packages in the US before reshipping them to your location. So this is kind of cool. And the thing is that package forwarding companies are sometimes called mail forwarding companies. And in your case, if you're looking for a package forwarding service from the US to Canada, make sure that you actually you got to pay attention to three things: their security levels, their reputation, and number three, their pricing. So security levels, they have to have security protocols around physical security, but also electronic security, because they're talking about your data. They are handling your data. That's number one. Number two, their reputation. Read a little bit about them. Look at the Trustpilot reviews and also their BBB reviews, and look at their prices. Boss, welcome back to the show. It's really a great pleasure to have you here. Make yourself comfortable. You are going to enjoy today's conversation. Let me talk to you about let me give you a few pro tips here. What are the pros and cons of US to Canada package forwarding services? And the thing, because in anything in life, you have pros and cons anyway, okay? Let me first talk to you about the pros of using a package forwarding service. So with a package forwarding US to Canada, you can buy your favorite products not available in Canada but present in US-based online stores that do not ship to your country. You can enjoy discounts only available to US-based customers using your US virtual address. You have free package consolidation that helps you save money, really, when you think about it. And when shopping online from merchants whose international shipping fees are ridiculously high, parcel forwarding from US to Canada may help to save money. And the store must only ship locally with your US address, reducing cost. And certain states in the US, such as Oregon, Delaware, and New Hampshire, do not charge sales tax. Therefore, choosing a package forwarding service located in any of those states can help you save up to 10% on your orders. Think about it. That's really something. And package forwarding lets you pretend to be American for a while, allowing you to get all the perks of shopping in the US. That's understandable given that many US merchants do not do international shipping. Even when they do, their shipping fees are too high and discouraging. And with a US address, you may be able to gain access to US credit cards. That's because American banks require that the card be mailed to a US address. So by providing your US address, your application will become legitimate. You can then enjoy the perks of American credit cards unavailable in Canada. So those are the pros of using a package forwarding service. Let's talk about the cons of using a packaging forwarding service. So it may take longer for your order, that is, to arrive, since it must first stop at the package forwarder's warehouse, get processed, and possibly consolidate before being sent to you. And most package forwarders promise no hidden fees, but you may incur some at the end of the day. such as brokerage fees, duties, and sales tax, depending on the state where they are located. However, some companies already calculate duties and taxes so you can pay upfront without surprises later. And some packages forwarders will actually not ship goods considered dangerous, such as batteries and perfumes. So ensure you check their policy, terms, and conditions to know what to expect when signing up with them. And storage fees are expensive, so ensure that your package doesn't exceed the free storage period to avoid them. And not all U.S. stores ship to package forwarding companies. Sadly, you may not know until the package is already shipped out. So this is really important to think about. Boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We are having a conversation about how to choose a package forwarding service from the U.S. to Canada. So here's a winner for you. So first of all, is parcel forwarding safe at all? Yes, it is safe. Parcel forwarding is relatively safe, provided you use a well-known company. And a reputable package forwarding company will likely be experienced in handling packages with care to guarantee their safety. Just ensure that you check reviews and ratings to be on the safer side. And watch videos like this, okay? Also, be really wary of companies that offer sounds too good to be true, okay? What's the catch? If there appears to be no downsides, sacrifices made to allow for the benefits, it might just be too good to be true. Again, multiple reviews and ratings are your best bet. And is package forwarding legal at all? Yes, it is. Package forwarding is legal. It's a legit way of bypassing restrictions some U.S. merchants impose, not shipping to certain countries or offering discounts to only U.S.-based shoppers. As long as the mail forwarding company is registered, like all the ones that we have actually reviewed on this show, their service is considered legal. And is package forwarding tax-free? Yes. Some package forwarding services are tax-free, but not all though. It all depends on where the company's warehouse is located. Package forwarding will be tax-free if the warehouse is located in Delaware, Oregon, New Hampshire, or Alaska. This is because sales tax does not apply in those states. Okay. And how much does package forwarding cost really? Well, there's no fixed price when it comes to parcel forwarding. While some companies offer a pay-per-use plan where you pay an amount for processing each order. Some have monthly membership fees. Also, some freight forwarders charge based on the package weight and size, and there are also variable import duties and taxes to consider. And and the thing is, when we talk about the cheapest way to ship to Canada from the US, well, package forwarding becomes actually the cheapest way. I mean, you do not have to really do anything, just outsource the task to a third party. And can mail be forwarded from the US to Canada? Yes. You can ship documents and products from the US to Canada via mail forwarding service. So this is kind of cool. Let's go a little granular here. So how does package forwarding from the US to Canada really work? And so you obtain a US address when you sign up for a company offering package forwarding services from the US to Canada. That's how everything starts. So you want to use that address, which is likely to be their warehouse, as your shipping address when shopping online. Therefore, it will seem like you are shopping locally and getting all the benefits of shopping online in US stores. The online merchant will ship your order to that address, and the package forwarding company will receive and then forward it to your Canadian address. Pretty simple. And the thing is, how much do package forwarding companies charge as shipping costs? Well, things depend upon the particulars of the packaging. So there are many variables affecting shipping cost. For instance, you have package dimensions, you have package weights, destination, the value of the package itself, and the delivery time. So package dimension, well, the dimensional weight, that is the DIM of the packages shipped will affect the shipping cost. And DIM is calculated by multiplying the package shipped, the length of the package shipped, the width, and the height. And then you have to divide that number by a standard divisor. And package forwarders can help you reduce shipping costs by consolidating multiple packages into one, decreasing the overall size. And so when we talk about destination, this is basically the shipping distance that really will play an important role when it comes to calculating the cost of shipping. And so why do you need a mail forwarding service from the US to Canada? Well, redirecting mail from the US to Canada is the same as redirecting a package. But although mail forwarding is sometimes used interchangeably with package forwarding, they are two different things. Not all package forwarders offer mail forwarding services. Mail includes actually documents and is not limited to products bought from online stores. You may use mail forwarding services when you do not wish to disclose your home address to the sender. Although you'd still have to disclose your address to the mail forwarding company, it is considered safer because you are dealing directly with a registered and reputable company. So this is kind of important. And if you wish to take advantage of mail forwarding in addition to package forwarding, you can find a company that offers both services, such as MyUS or ViaBox. So this is kind of cool. Boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We are having a conversation about how to choose a package forwarding service from US to Canada. Let me give you the steps you need to really pay attention to here. So, I'll give you a few steps for parcel forwarding. The first thing you want to do here is that you want to register with your parcel forwarding service. Okay, before you enjoy any of the benefits of parcel forwarding, you need an address. In addition, since you will be shopping at U.S. online retailers, you will need a U.S. shipping address. And most parcel forwarding services offer a selection of different tiers of service. You can choose the basic level where you receive only parcels. Some parcel forwarding services provide service levels that include mail receipts as well. So it's really important to understand that whichever service you choose, you'll get a shipping address in the US dedicated only to you. And this address serves as a forwarding address to your US online purchases. And keep in mind that this type of service is not the same as a virtual mailbox where someone opens your mail and scans it electronically. Mail that comes into a virtual mailbox usually doesn't get physically forwarded. And so this service receives packages for you at your personal US address and then, per your instructions, sends the parcels to you. So step number 1, register with your parcel forwarding service. Number 2, provide your details to the online store. So after you register with the parcel forwarder, let the shopping begin. The fun part of this process is the shopping. So if you're a reseller, life just got easier. So go ahead and put your online order together, then enter your address details. And instead of worrying about whether the online retailer will get your parcels processed correctly for international shipping, you enter your ship to address, click and pay for your order. And you also are free from worrying over multiple shipping charges. Instead, you pay the parcel forwarding service one amount for getting your parcels safely to your international address. In this case, it will be Canada. Okay, so you are only centralizing the outsourcing of the whole operation here. The third thing you want to do here is you want to wait for delivery to the parcel forwarding service. Since your parcels go to the warehouse of your parcel forwarding service, the first delivery notice you receive comes from them. Okay, so after that, you'll receive an email confirmation for each package they receive on your behalf. This makes tracking your parcels easy for you. If you have questions about a delivery, you may be able to request that your service scans documentation or even send you a photo of your parcel. That way you have a clear idea what's really happening. And since you are ordering from a US online store and shipping to your US address, you benefit from the exact delivery time the US customer enjoys. And so this is especially good if you order from retailers who offer subscription services for 1 or 2 day shipping. And since once you forward parcel services, like if you once your forward parcel service receives your parcel and notifies you of a receipt, they wait for your instructions. And please make sure that you are pretty quick at sending them instructions, because if they don't receive anything from you, they're not going to act. Okay. Number 4, you need to decide where you want your parcels to go. So basically, you need to let the warehouse know that once they let you know they have a parcel for you, make friends with your online account as you use it for just about every step of the parcel forwarding process. Decide where and when you want your parcels forwarded. So depending on the final destination of your shipments, you may choose to ship via USPS, UPS, FedEx, DHL, or another shipping company. When you are ready to request shipping, you have all the information you need in your account. That includes what? It includes requesting an estimate for a shipping cost from each available carrier from the parcel forwarder. If you have special instructions, you also provide those on the shipping request from form that you send to the parcel forwarding service. Next, you want to request handling services, and this is an important element. So, have you thought about saving money on shipping by using parcel consolidation? This is actually extremely good for people who shop with multiple retailers. It's also really popular with resellers as well. So, parcel consolidation just does what it says. It combines multiple orders into one large parcel. So, the point of consolidation is to save on shipping costs. If you have selected a service level that includes free package consolidation, it does even better. And the last step here is you need to pay for parcel forwarding services. And so when you actually sign up with a forwarding service, you also enter your payment preferences. And so most parcel forwarders that actually do work from the US to Canada, they actually accept the following well-known credit cards: MasterCard, Visa, American Express, and Discover. And the thing is, if you don't see your credit card company listed here, you want to check with your chosen service. And each service has a list of accepted payment methods, and some services also accepts payments from a PayPal account or even a Stripe account as well. It's kind of cool. And for customers who do not wish to provide credit card information, your service may accept other payment methods like Western Union. So please just feel free to contact them, and so you have a clear idea of what they want from you. And because the thing is that the service level might change depending upon the payment agreement. So make sure that you really want to clarify things beforehand. But the bottom line here is that if you want to choose a package forwarding service from the US to Canada, you have flexibility here. And chances are the payment methods they use in Canada are basically the same that they use in the States. I mean, with some exceptions, but so there's not like a big shift here in terms of business routine or business practices. But the bottom line is, just try to establish start a conversation with your chosen provider, so that they will give you all the answers you need before you make a decision. And you need those answers anyway. Okay, and the sooner you start, the better. And so do this before you start anything. Thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate it. In today's conversation, I explained to you how to choose a package forwarding service from US to Canada. I give you the perspective, the pro tips, the winner, and the steps. Thank you. God bless you. I'll speak to you another time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.